Okay, I'd like to do a little demonstration for the cut portion of Revit Cut and Fill on Toposolids. So here's your first file. It shows existing and new, and if I go into my existing, you'll see dashed lines because they've been changed in my new. And here's my new. Everything's in there all kind of neato. And here's my level 1. Doesn't look like much. My level 2. When I go into the existing, of course, you'll see that it's existing, everything that was new in the existing phase. And when I go into new, my filter shows everything new in the new construction phase. I've got some 3D views. That's what it looked like originally. And when you look at existing and new, you've got that. And now we've got just the plain new. And you'll see there's no sheets or schedules or anything like that. So that's what we sort of just go and check and see what's going on. And then it says we want to get a Toposolid schedule. So we get that from the view ribbon. Here's the little view word, and there's the ribbon. And here are schedules over here. And if I click, I can make a schedule. And I'm looking for Toposolid. So if I type topo at the top, I want regular Toposolid. Toposolid schedule. Click. And it says add name. So I got to run down here and look for name. There's name. Click and the little green arrow. Projected area. Where's that? P area. It's probably my area. Cut, fill. There's my cut. There's my fill and my net cut and fill. The difference between fill and cut. Fill minus cut. Net cut and fill. And I think those are all the ones that it was looking for. And then I can hit OK, or I can go to my filter and my sorting. All of them. My formatting probably needs to be changed because on area, remember we want it to say square feet and field format, undo, square feet, and it's okay, get rid of the symbol. And on cut, it's going to be cubic feet. Center it and get rid of the symbol. And on fill, of course, that's also, because it's a volume, cubic feet, center, field format, get rid of the symbol, because we're going to, it says format it for export. And net cut and fill is also cubic feet. Get rid of the field format, and get rid of the symbol. There we go. And so far there's no net cut and fill or anything like that. Personally, under appearance, I like to undo this little blank thing. And I'm going to change this name. This is my, it's really my cut Toposolid, because I'm going to do a cut Toposolid schedule. There we go. So that's the first thing I want to do. Now I want to adjust my Toposolid, my new construction Toposolid, so it's flat from a 10-foot elevation on up. So let me go to my new. It's new. And I got to find where 10 foot is. Annotate. Spot elevation. Oh, it's right on that line. 3 clicks in a row gets it to stay there. There we go. And if I want to, I can go look at my east elevation and grab this little thing and pull it over. That also lets me see. And so right there is where I'm looking. You don't have to do that, but it's useful. So now I want it to be 10 foot up here too. And it says it's 12 foot. So I need to change that topography so that those are now 10 foot. So I click on it, modify my elements, and I'm going to put a 10-foot marker right there. Add a point, absolute at 10 feet. I'm measuring from my 0 elevation, so click. And I can get rid of that dimension. Click and click. Get rid of those 2 dimension points. I can double check that by clicking on it, modifying and clicking. Yeah, that's 10 feet. It's 10 feet. And then these need to be 10 feet. So I'm going to click it and change it to 10 feet. And click and change it to 10 feet. Now this whole upper half is at 10 feet. So I click outside, escape. And if I look at it in my east, yep. Look, that's showing my existing and that's showing my new. So I've cut away all that material so that it's at 10 feet. Let's see what my schedule says now. And now it says I've got some net cut and fill. I cut 5,625. Okay, so it's fill minus cut. And I can actually change that order if I want. I'm pretty sure I have to do that in my fields. Move it upward. So it's 0 minus 5,625. So my net is minus. I've cut more than I've filled. Also, if I look and I click on my topography and move my properties down, it tells me you cut away 5,625. So my net cut and fill is minus 5,625. So that would get saved. File, save as, and I'm going to put that as, I'll just stick it somewhere for right now, and I'll put, those are my results. And that is what you're going to turn in for the cut Revit Toposolid file.